We're here at the legendary Daytona International Raceway, thanks to Bighorn Outdoor, meeting up with Alli Owens to give you guys a behind-the-scenes look at what it's like to run a NASCAR ARCA Series race. As a Daytona local, how excited are you to get out there today?
So it's surreal, if you will, because I raced this track 16 years ago. So it's been a long time.
Wow.
Most people don't come out of retirement 16 years later from anything. But I pass this track. This is part of our daily life. We're right here in the center of our town. So I see it every year. And the biggest thing that I can tell you is every time that this year and this time came around for the last 16 years, it's really touched my heart because I always felt like I belonged back out here. So this year I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna put everything in it. If it's meant to be, it'll happen. I contacted Bighorn. I wasn't expecting a response back. They're so great to work with. They instantly responded back and said, this story is too good. We have to latch onto it because this is exactly who our product is for. And they have done that here this weekend. We actually set up our Bighorn outdoor tent, had a bunch of people come over and cook, fell in love with it. We had pizzas, we had chicken, we had burgers, all the stuff going. It's been a great event. I'm super excited about it.
That's awesome. So 16 years, what really inspired you you had to come back? What is the motivation?
So I'm raising two teenage daughters and I have an 18-month-old son, and I can tell you the world's so much different than when I was growing up. And I see that now raising teenage girls, that there's so much influence out there that sometimes is very negative to their upbringing and their character, and really discouraging them to dream big. And I wanted to say, you know what? Dreams are hard to accomplish. They're not easy. That's why they're called dreams, right? So I wanted to go out there and not only show young folks to put your mind to something, but the parents raising these kids today, they need the rallying behind too, because it's hard. It's a hard job. So I just wanted to come out here and be an inspiration. I thought I was going to come out here and be one and done and just say, hey, I made it. But this story has touched so many people in so many great ways that I don't see this being the end of it.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So do you want your kids to race, or do you want them to follow their own
Listen,
passions?
I have tried to get my girls to race. I have bought race cars for them to race. I have a 5'11", 14-year-old. She plays volleyball, so she's on her way with that. My other one's a dancer and cheerleader, and she plays softball. So I've let them do everything and anything they wanted to do, and I've always let racing be an option. They just don't have an interest in it. But my little guy, I had to go put him back in a motorhome because he wanted to play with all the race cars coming in. So that might be my driver right there.
Most importantly, what is your favorite food to grill on your Bighorn outdoor grill?
So this has been a struggle question because I feel like everything I put in these things come out so great. And I personally, what we actually cooked for the team today, it's race day. We want to make sure it was light but healthy. We cooked chicken tenderloin, and let me tell you, cooking chicken tenderloin in the infrared grill is so simple and easy that we just fed my entire crew within minutes. So that's my personal favorite. But man, when my dad puts a steak in those, whew, it's really hard to beat that.
I'm bummed we missed the steak. I've heard the chicken is legendary, actually.
It really is. It's so juicy because, you know, when you put it on a regular grill, there's so many times you're trying to figure out, did I cook it all the way through? And then sometimes when you do, then it's burnt. These grills get it done perfectly. It has a nice, like, texture on it. The chicken's juicy. Like, I want to go eat some right now that we're talking about it.
It's making her hungry. All right. We're going to try the legendary Bighorn grilled chicken. Grilled perfectly. Love it. Having a grill sponsor at a race is probably one of the best sponsors you could have. You have food all the time. Is the chicken dad approved?
It's excellent. This is the best chicken I've ever had. The way they grilled it was superb.
All right, I think it's time to go racing. Let's follow Alli. What a fun way to distract yourself from the intense racing to come. It's just have a baby going crazy, running around all over. Oh, it's so cute. It's the best. I can't wait. Look at the camber on this front left wheel. This car is only made to turn left. Gotta clear the track, it's time to race. Good luck, Alli. We made it down to pit lane. This is Alli's pit. Hopefully we don't see her for a while, otherwise that means there was a crash. But they started their engines. They're about to get going here pretty soon. This is really exciting. This is the first time I've ever been into like a real NASCAR pit. And I'm excited to watch how they do a pit stop. It's pretty sweet. She's starting 30th. Apparently there was some drama in qualifying that got stuck with a slow pack, but it's a good place to be in case there's wrecks at the front, and she can scoot right around there and make her way into the front. Here they come. All right, pace car is out. I think they're going. 80 laps to go. Everything is clean so far.
Settled in line on the bottom of the racetrack. It's still Gustine, the leader.
We got the first caution. We'll see if they bring her in. Doesn't look like it. All right, there was another single car spin out. Caution flag is out, so everybody's getting ready. They might be bringing her in for the pit stop. All right, they're getting ready to pit finally. It turns out they can't take tires until at least lap 40, and it's lap 40 now, so I think they're coming in. So they're not taking tires, they're just getting fuel and adjusting something in the car. You win some, you lose some, and unfortunately for Alli, something happened and she's not finishing the race. The track is so huge and dangerous. Thankfully she's okay, but I think she smashed the wall pretty good, so the car is probably totaled. Red flag the race. Just can't catch a break. She was doing awesome though. She had moved up, I think, into 11th place with only a few laps to go, and she was charging forward, but that's how it goes. Can't win them all. Our favorite tool. They even use it in NASCAR. The most important thing is she's all right. You have to take the bad with the good. When you get knocked down, just get back up and get back out there. You win some, you lose some. Most important thing, Alli's okay, lives to race another day. Huge shout out to Bighorn Outdoor for having us out. Thank you guys for watching. Stay rad.